And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Hello out there, and get ready for... Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got Hayes. Connect is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Doncic, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo with it. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Kuzma outside. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Doncic. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Reeves. Doncic outside, takes the 3. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting wall.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen. The 3 is up. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. a moment now to see the story for Austin Reeves.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Lillard over Doncic. And another miss by Milwaukee.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And the first one at the line is good. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Pass to connect. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. Not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Good work there as it goes.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Get ready, everyone, to see yourself on the screen and show us your best move. Let's go!
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Livingston comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Prince. Outside Reeves. Pass to Reddish. Back to Reeves. Outside Reddish. Fires for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Lillard outside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Lillard. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Vincent. 6 to shoot. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Outside Porter. 4-3. Hits the three-pointer.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They've got Gary Trent. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Sims in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Trent from long range. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Lakers trail by 5. Reddish passes to Vincent. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Sims.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Sims. Here's Trent. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Trent. 5 points in the game. Drops in the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic, no good.
Despite the miss, Those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Lynn, guarded by Trent. Lynn is good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
1:56 left to play in the second quarter. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Len. Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect's checked in for Reddish. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Lopez. It's Prince on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee. Lakers trail by 7. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the score by Los Angeles. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Back to Kuzma from the arc. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Hayes. He's scoreless. Back to Vincent. Pass to Reeves. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 10. Outside Finney-Smith. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
First personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
For the Bucks, Damian shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Bucks ahead, leading by 10. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops, we were out running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against their zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like you two mutton chops. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The Bucks leading by 10. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Connect in at the small forward position. Now here's Lillard. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Back to Reeves. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Reeves has got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now we have a chance to check the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see the teams leading in three-point shooting. Milwaukee second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Pass to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. And another miss by Milwaukee.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Connect. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Explosion! Giannis!
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And it's Doncic missing. Milwaukee leading by 7. Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Pass to Reeves. Now Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Lillard. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Lakers trail by 7. Shot from 12. In the paint. Luka!
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Now Lopez. He's defended by Hayes. Lillard outside. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Here's Connect. Still no points. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Doncic.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Lillard. The Lakers with a rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Inside, here's Doncic. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Smith comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Trent in for Prince. 55 seconds left in the third. Pass to Lynn. Vincent with the ball. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Reddish on the wing. The 3 ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Kevin Porter Green out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Here's Sims. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Vanderbilt. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
Now here's Vincent. Vanderbilt, the pass to Lynn. And here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lynn. Another shot. Outside Vanderbilt. Lets a 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Knocks it loose. Trent outside. There's a screen from behind the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Doncic outside. Reddish, a screen on Porter. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Trent outside. 3-pointer. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Lynn. Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect's checked in for Reddish. And Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Pass to Kuzma. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic up top. Can't get it to drop. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Bucks leading by 7. Lillard with the ball. Now Doncic defending. A nice shot by Lillard.
Quote, his name is Damian Lillard, and he's one of the best pull-up shooters in the league.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Hayes with a screen on Prince. Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. Over Kuzma. And Connect gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Lillard can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Connect. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. 1:03 left to play in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Doncic outside. 11 feet out. Lillard pulls down the board. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And Lopez gets it to go.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside. And the Bucks with possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Finney-Smith. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.